James, how are you doing? First of all, how has life changed for you in the last few weeks?
Yeah, no, it's been big change, and sorry, I missed the camera. Look, obviously work from home the last kind of 3 weeks. Haven't trained the team now in about a month, so it's weird. It's weird, like, and it's kind of I suppose the new normal now. So I'm just trying to stay fit at home, do a bit of training myself, go running. Lucky enough now of 3 parks close by to take off, so I can tip away to a few of them that are in the 2K distance. So I'm just like a kid, really, out in the backyard, kicking balls off the wall. I'm just trying to keep the eye in like that. So yeah, that's the way it is at the moment.
Yeah, and when you're moving away from sport, then what are you doing to entertain yourself? Because it's not like you can just go out and meet people or go to the cinema like you would have done before.
Looking up, started playing PlayStation again there for a while. So doing that the odd time. Yeah, watching TV at home, going for walks, take the dog out, the usual stuff. Really, me and the missus and nearly killing each other in the house here, but we're getting on all right. But yeah, just same as everyone really, like just binge watching Netflix and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, the big thing there though is what PlayStation games are we talking about?
Was playing Pro Evolution Soccer. I'm not a FIFA man, I'm a Pro Evo man. So
same as myself. Brilliant.
Yeah,
what version are you on?
The brand new one, the 2021. So me and Dean Rock actually we played that a good bit, but we obviously haven't been able to play it the last few weeks. But I think he's trying to get an account online soon. So we'll play online when he gets going. Playing Call of Duty and stuff like that. So yeah, them usual games like that.
Yeah, delighted to hear it. When did you start off first playing Pro Evo? I'm Pro Evo 1998, man. ISS Pro 98. That was when I started.
I'm back in the ISS Pro Evolution Soccer era as well, so I played it all just loved it the whole time, like, you know. So probably playing the Pro Evo veteran now, probably 10, 12 years now, I'd say. Like, so,
I look at you in a whole new light now. Delighted to hear it. What about Netflix then? I mean, what am I binging on at the moment? I just watched Sunderland Till I Die. What have you been on?
I was watching Suits again there. Binge watch Suits there for a while, show. Watching. Actually went on that Disney Plus there. I was watching that Star Wars new show.
Mandalorian.
What else was watching? That's the other way, really. Watching Homeland. Watch Homeland. That's on every week in Northeast.
Not so bad. You're kept entertained.
My evenings these days.
Yeah, I think you might have your finger over the mic there again, but sure. One thing I was curious about is, have you been watching any of those All-Ireland Gold matches that have been on telly that RT and TG Carr have been showing? 2013 was on Sunday, and then not so long ago, that 1983 12 Apostles game was on. Have you been watching any?
Yeah, I've watched a few bits. I was watching them. I watched the two yesterday. I watched the Cork and Galway hurling 1990 final, and then obviously watched their game after. So it's mad watching back, and it feels ages ago now. But I think they're standing the test of time well enough in the games. The hurling, mind you, the hurling was a lot different back then, wasn't it?
It surely was a lot of ground strokes,
wasn't it? And it was still deadly to watch. So like everyone, I think we're all sports starved at the moment. So I think people are enjoying watching the kind of old games, which is good. Like similar, I think Sky Sports do stuff like that as well. They're showing old matches. I think I watched the Lions test there the other day as well, like 2001 or something. So it's a bit of sport to watch, but it just kind of shows how much people are missing as well, doesn't it?
It sure does. That 2013 game, like, has it kind of changed over time for you, as in how you interpreted it at the time? Does it feel like it was different now that you watched it a second time? I mean, it was 7 points for a finish, but like Declan O'Sullivan had a chance to level it just as the clock was striking 70 minutes. So it was unbelievably close and a brilliant game.
Yeah, well, I think it was really tight. Look, you kind of see the four line laid out that day as well. You forget how good like Declan O'Sullivan was, and Darren Sullivan there, James Dunhue. So like, you know, formidable their forward line is. But there's a lot of goal chances in the game. I was watching back as well, like how both teams missed a good few other goal chances as well. Like, it was just a very fast-paced game. It was end to end. There was no kind of just go out and play, wasn't it? That's kind of what it was back then. And there was a lot more kind of man-to-man battles everywhere and stuff. So yeah, I enjoyed watching it.
Did you see the 1983 game, the Dublin Galway?
Yes, I've seen it before though. That's the 3 or 4 centre-offs, isn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
There and stuff. So I've seen it before though, but I didn't watch it. I missed that last week. Keep my eye out for this now. See what game will come up now next few weeks.
Have you been missing being involved at Dublin? Like you obviously had played quite a bit of the league, and then I mean, actually, probably for the first time, your fate wasn't in your own hands in terms of getting to the league final. But first few games under Desi, you happy with how you were going?
Yeah, like look, obviously we're late back this year as well, come back from holiday and stuff. And I suppose the league starts so early now, kind of starting in January, like so. We had a bit of catching up to do, but we fought really well in the games. Probably not playing our best football, but plenty of spirit there, and look, we clawed ourselves back into a lot of games. We were in trouble there, and plus we got to try lots of new guys out, and guys like Sean Bugler and Dan O'Brien. These guys do really well, and I suppose it's nearly a pity for them guys that they're playing well and probably want more games to keep on, progressing and getting better. But look, everyone's in the same boat. That's the thing. You just, I suppose, just trying to like stay fit at the moment, stay lean, and practice your skills as much as you can. When we do get back, and hopefully it's not too long away, that you're just ready to go again. That's the way it is.
How long do you think you'll need in terms of a run-in or collective training or playing challenge matches before you can just be thrust into the championship?
Yeah, like I know the GA are saying that you're kind of giving us a 2 or 3 week window there, and that should be loads of time as well. But you will miss, like normally this time of year now, you probably play two club championship games and be back, and you probably have 5 or 6 weeks as a team training, and you get some great work, and you build a lot of the foundations, and you'll miss that period this year, which will be a big challenge. It's kind of like a little mini pre-season, but just getting together as a team and nailing down their plan for the summer and just bonding and getting close and just working out different tactics and stuff like that. And you probably will miss that 5 or 6 week period, but I suppose we're fortunate. We've been on the go a good few years now, a lot of experience, a lot of friendships there. So I think we'll find it easier maybe for some other teams might come back and just slip back into it pretty quickly,
Just one final question, because I know you're under pressure for time. Last December, the two smalls, Paddy and John, their father sadly passed away, and then you played that league final and won it against was it Ballymun or St. Vincent's? You might correct me there. Can you just tell me how tough that week was for the two boys, and just even like winning it, I suppose, kind of, I mean, obviously it doesn't change things, but it was probably nice to do.
No, it was a very important game for us at Ballymun Kickhams. We probably had a couple of years now we've been struggling, probably underachieving a lot, to be honest with you. And it was important for us to try and win something again, I suppose. And we like, obviously with a bit of tragedy with Small's father passing as well. It was kind of a big game for us. We were kind of highly emotional about it, I suppose. And it was a great win for us then. And then she couldn't lie it. Then John kicks the 2 last points of the game to win it for us. So you believe in a bit of fate or destiny, whatever it is. They kind of think that someone was helping out there. So it was a nice way to kind of pay a bit of tribute to Declan Small. And it was good for the club, and we had a good night out after and stuff, and good fun. And I was live for the lads, and I was very close with John and Paddy, so it was great for the family.
Thanks very much, James. You've been very good with your time.
Thanks, Shane. Talk to you. Cheers.